right, guys, welcome back to the Super Underground Podcast. This is episode 567.
This is awful. All right, we're back. Andrew, I like your multicolored lights. Those are cool.
What was that?
You got nice.
We're starting off fresh.
You got nice lights.
So I had him as like red and blue, and someone at work was like, "It looks like the police are coming." And I was like, "No, it doesn't."
That's funny.
Like,
I
Dude,
like
get
it.
that color scheme going. I'm digging it.
I like it because I don't know where I've seen yellow, blue, and green
I don't know.
as like a try. Oh, wait,
It's weird because isn't that like
no, not. I was
Yellow,
about to
blue,
say
and green.
Zelda. Maybe I was about to say maybe the three goddesses in Zelda, but I think
It's like
one is red.
I think a lot of people
Is that
jump
right?
like, "Oh, red, green, and blue will stand out." It's like red is like kind of hard. Well, red's not hard. Blue is kind of hard to capture. Like dark blue is like
Oh,
very
yeah.
difficult to capture.
Because the luminosity, I feel like, of that is pretty low.
We got a new TV that has, I guess, like OLEDs.
Yeah.
Or
Mhm.
like, they're like QLEDs or something like that. It's so weird, like playing Breath of the Wild and like throwing a bomb and exploding it.
Oh, those explode. Yeah, those are very blue.
And it's like the
Those
darkest,
blue, no.
yeah, it's like the darkest, most evil looking glow.
So low.
Yeah, but like if you play it on like a regular TV,
I think I've
it's
seen
like
what you're talking
bright
about. Yeah,
white blue. It's just
Yeah.
like crazy how much more color exposure. I don't
And
know, the
on
color-
OLED TVs, I think the LED chips turn all the way off for black as well.
yeah, it's like real darkness.
Yeah. You get better contrast ratio. There's no backlight with no liquid crystal nonsense going on.
I love watching like
Yeah.
VHS movies on my OLED.
Honestly, I'd be
Everything.
curious though to see what that's like. I
Yeah,
have no idea.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I've never seen this contrast ratio on a VHS recording.
I'm gonna watch like some like Home Alone on like a
There you go.
giant awesome TV.
Home Alone on VHS.
But it's inspired me because now I want to get like a PS5. I want to like play like FF7
Oh.
Remake because that has some like crazy
Oh my
good
God.
graphics.
that
Apparently,
is such a
Elden Ring
fun
is-
game.
Elden Ring is one of the games out there that's like consistently just top of the line graphics over like multiple years now, and it's like not being defeated in terms of that, which is so subjective, by the way.
Wait,
But I
wait,
believe
what about
it.
Elden Ring? That
That just graphically, it's like top line.
okay.
And that's such a subjective thing, but I
Yeah.
agree.
Because that is
Like-
that is kind of a stylized game, but I think it's just
Yeah.
a very good looking game.
Like I was watching this podcast that Lex Friedman did a podcast with Elon Musk, and Elon Musk says funniest thing I've ever heard about about Elden Ring, which is it looks like an alien designed it, which is so accurate because
Wait,
it's
is that
so,
a new?
It's
is
so
that a new podcast?
megalithic and everything, and like it's very. It does kind of feel like an alternate universe, sort of.
Was
But
that
I haven't
a
played it yet. I
recent-
just like seen it. Yeah,
I love
So-
watching Elon talk
The
on podcasts.
Musk.
It's always
he is nuts. He literally. I learned today that he offered Wikipedia $1 billion to change their name to Dickopedia. Not lying. 100% serious.
Dude, if that actually happened.
If they
Wow.
took that, you know? But like, if it's so weird seeing someone on the internet who just like, if he doesn't like something, it's like, what if Mr. Beast was like evil, and Mr. Beast used all this money to like be like an evil Iron Man, but I also want to go like save the world at the same time. By the way, did we lose Gabe?
Pretty sure we did. He is a statue.
What
He's
if
not moving.
Ed? What if we didn't, and he's just doing a really good like?
Dude, he's not blinking. Like, that's impressive. Gabe,
We lost Gabe.
bravo.
We lost Gabe.
Oh,
So does that mean?
dude,
Wait, does
he's
that
out.
mean we? Does that mean we lost Emily too?
I think, didn't Emily just leave?
Oh, she just. Oh no, Emily's here. She just typed. So
Oh,
she's-
she is. Okay.
She's not camera. She doesn't have her camera.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, where did he go?
All right, now that he's fucking out of here, all right, get ready for the Andrew and Eddie podcast.
Hey,
Andrew
hey,
Eddie
wait a minute.
Andrew and Eddie podcast only. Yeah.
You gotta get
All right, hold
We
on.
already changed the name
No,
of the
no.
podcast. You got
No, we already started the music.
No. Listen, just because my OBS like actually hates me and has been attacking me for the past like 2 days, doesn't mean that it's Ed's podcast. Unless he asks nicely, then I'll
Hey, Gabe,
you can have it.
can I have the podcast?
All right.
Someone's asking if they can have it.
All right.
for
All right,
me.
here we go.
For me.
Wait a minute. How do we do this?
All for me.
I know there's a
Gabe,
way
I
to do
just want to
this.
hold it in my hand. Podcast.
I got
All right,
the
there we go.
whole podcast in my hand. I got
There we
the
go.
whole
Now it's-
podcast.
No, it's Ed's
I
podcast.
got the whole now it's Ed's podcast. We're gonna
All right,
react
guys.
to Ed.
Here's my intro.
Was that a Naruto reference? Oh my god!
Awesome.
I have no fucking idea.
All right.
You know me and my Naruto references.
So that might just happen again. I don't know why OBS is doing that. I've tried like every version of it. I might just get nuked because I don't know how to avoid it. I tried streaming.
Is it?
I
Just
was doing my-
walking up? Like.
It just crashes.
Oh.
And I thought it was crashing when I was trying to just with the screen sharing thing, but that was just a full crash of me not doing anything. So now I don't know what to believe.
Oh.
And now we're true streamers because all we do is spend our time talking about OBS.
Yeah.
Because
Ooh.
OBS
Yep,
is giving me problems.
we're here.
Like,
Does it
No,
is it like hard connected to your? Because like when it went out, you DC'd.
we talked to a frozen frame of you for like a full 30 seconds before we were like, Gabe is not here. He's not
Yeah.
with us.
I don't know why it leaves me in, even though like I'm gone.
Yeah.
I don't know either.
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
I think it's because OBS crashes, but the browser's still running, so it's just waiting to pick up the feed from OBS again.
it's just the last like data frame is like.
Yeah. No, it was
Just sitting
terrible.
with Gabe, just chilling. Gabe's really quiet.
And now I feel bad because I tried streaming yesterday. I was playing the final FNAF game of my like giant FNAF marathon.
Ooh, dude, you've been kicking it with that marathon. Been seeing you online.
Well, and I was supposed to be done like weeks ago, but it was heavily. I was essentially bribed into playing a game called Ultimate Custom Night, which is not even like a story-based game. It's just like a giant free-for-all. Like, here's every FNAF game mixed together in a giant like sandbox mode.
Oh yeah, I kept seeing that thumbnail that was like a photo of like every version of the character.
It's chaos, and I didn't want to
Characters.
play it. I did not want to play it. I was like, this has nothing to offer me. But they convinced me to do it, and then that entire stream was this of me just crashing constantly, and I was blaming Scott Cawthon, the programmer. I was like, this game has actually cursed my PC and is crashing everything. But now I'm realizing it's probably just OBS.
Yeah.
So sorry, Scott. I was kind of attacking you as an engineer for making a badly optimized game that wouldn't
This
let
is
me play it.
why we think before we
I'm
throw
sorry.
shade.
I didn't mean it. I do think his games are pretty janky though, but it kind of makes them endearing. They're kind of a mess, but you're like, all right, this would be fun if I was playing it alone.
Rockin'?
Scott Cawthon.
Oh, Crawford.
Scott Caulfield.
All I heard is Scott
his
Crawford.
name. Hold on, let me make sure I'm saying.
Scott.
I think no. I think
Botched his name.
it's Cawthon.
Cawthon?
Cawthon.
Coffin?
Scott Cawthon.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
Still don't know if I got it, but that's
No, even like I think the director of or the producer of Blumhouse introduced him wrong on a talk show too, mispronounced his name. So he's used to it.
Is he close to Blumhouse? That's interesting.
Yeah, because just because of the movie that Blumhouse
and then the game
published.
is like
Yeah, so he was like doing a circuit, not Scott Cawthon, but the Blumhouse guy, and he was saying the name wrong.
Some like indie developer that's like in the movie industry, and I was like, what? But it's actually published by them. I think it's cool. Like, not many. I think it was great to have like a take on a game that is not strictly like about the game. Had like a different way of telling the story, because like
Yeah.
If anyone's actually played FNAF, it's not like, I don't know. You're just kind of in the zone and you're in like the game loop of like staring at screens and freaking the fuck out when you go explore the area. And like,
Yeah.
I feel like that's just the game loop, you know? But like the movie had like so much more to it. And
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
a movie with like Josh Hutcherson in a while. Hutchinson?
Yeah.
Hutcherson. They just found as many
gosh.
people's last names that were hard to pronounce and just
Just
put
get
them all
every
in
name
one
wrong.
project.
So Josh
I
Ketchum
haven't-
is really good.
Yeah.
And it, you know, he was
I haven't
great.
seen Josh Colonelson in like a long time.
Yeah.
He
Dear God.
he's great.
So,
No, Josh
son of
Like
a
not
colonel.
even close.
Fucking great. so
My family comes from the corn industry. Son of Colonel.
Son of Colonel. We're watching some. I don't want to get too off track because I am so excited to talk about the movie. But like we did start watching some like Tim and Eric's from like 10 years ago.
Oh no.
Some of the old good shit. And
That's
one
always
of
so
the
fun.
funniest things about the old Tim and Eric's,
There's
It's
my
just-
Chippy.
the names that they come up with.
Yeah.
Like I don't
Oh my gosh,
understand. Like how like Ed Begley.
Just gonna
Ed
change my
Begley.
name to that.
And it's
At this
it's not
point.
just that, it's Ed Begley Jr.
Ed Bigley.
Yeah.
or
Oh, that's so fun. I
Working
haven't
with
done a Tim and Eric
Will
deep
Ford.
dive in so long.
Like, oh, dude, I want to go far back. Yeah, but we were watching like Tim's Kitchen Tips earlier, and it's just
Oh
like
my
sauce
God, those
everywhere,
are-
all over the fucking kitchen.
I
has
really
been
wish
so
he
long.
had kept doing that.
I honestly feel like I've forgotten half of the stuff that was on Tim and Eric. I need to go back and watch some clips.
They had that like little YouTube era where they were really doing a lot of like YouTube. I almost said YouTube Shorts, but this was before YouTube Shorts existed.
Yeah.
But like just like
That's
mini
pretty
sketches that
fast.
were really high quality. Like they looked like good. Like that thing with Tim doing the cooking show was a perfect example of like
Was that
their new.
specifically on YouTube, or was that on the
Yeah.
main show?
No, that thing Andrew's referencing, I think, was with that one. I don't remember the name of it. A bunch of celebrities got together and did like a YouTube channel collab. Do you remember that?
Oh shit! Yeah, the name is on
I
the
think it started with a V or,
in my brain. Can't remember what it's called.
but whatever that was. Yeah, it was part of that collective.
Yeah.
And
Right.
and then Tim went and like paywalled all his content and he just posted it to his own site, like
Oh.
for On Cinema. On Cinema was all like the last big deep dive I did with Tim, and I got to catch up someday. I got to find a way to watch all that stuff.
Decker.
Yes. Decker.
But
The nomenclature of like Adult Swim in general, but like Tim and Eric is like so good.
Oh,
But, okay,
classic.
but, like,
Oh, we lost Gabe again. Shit.
dude, this is gonna be a train wreck.
It's going so well. Gotta love it.
I feel so bad for him because he's gonna have to reconnect.
He's just
every
helpless.
5
Look,
minutes.
he's been reduced to a frame.
I know. He's
Poor
just,
guy.
you know, that's not his happy face.
No.
That's his barely making it face.
He's
It would be
just-
fucking terrifying if people could get frozen in real life like that. Like the
that
way
would just
that
freak me out. Yeah.
I would get so I would realize we are in the simulation.
yeah, I don't know. I don't think there's anything meaningful I can do to try to fix this permanently right now. So we're just gonna
Shoot.
keep rebooting and just hope that it sticks.
Hope for the best.
So
Andrew and I gotta hold the floor every
Yeah,
10,
thanks for
15
I
minutes.
I only heard like the last 10 seconds. I didn't have you guys on at all, so I couldn't.
We
I
were
missed
just talking
whatever.
about people getting sick every year.
I was asking Ed if he's
Oh yeah, 'tis the season.
Yes.
It's very fun. Uh-oh.
Just glad it wasn't COVID
remember-
this time. I'm just glad it was a common cold.
Yeah.
It's
You
nice
know?
to go back to the classics.
Amen.
COVID's always annoying. It's just like
Yes.
a weird. When I get COVID, I get this weird like I don't know. I know when it's COVID, and it's like it's really not that bad.
hmm
It just like is weird. It's
When I
always-
get COVID, my vision gets like, I'm trying to think of the way to put this. I get kind of like, you know, the vision you get kind of before you pass out. It gets
I
like
kinda know what you
sparkly, hazy. I also feel really dizzy when I have COVID. It's like, ooh.
Yeah. Oh, I've heard that that's a very common long COVID symptom. Like even after you recover from it, people have had like vertigo issues and stuff, and it's like
I definitely have experienced
terrifying
long COVID stuff.
Yeah, I feel like since the first time I got COVID, the weird thing is just that now it's ever since summer 2021, which is when I first got COVID.
That's around the time I got it too.
I can mark it like easy. Right after that, anytime I eat dairy, I've got this thing in the back of my throat. I never had that before. I just like the coincidence of like getting a food allergy right after getting COVID is like weird.
So you picked up like a food allergy that you didn't have before?
Just like if I eat dairy, there's just like this like mucus, and I think that's normal. But
mucus is bad.
The magnitude of it, like, is.
I noticed that I get mucus that has like
August 2021, which is right after I had the Delta.
Dude, I get mucus that has the weirdest texture to it. It's like oily and like when it dries, it's like
oyster kind of like texture, like you're eating oysters and it's like a booger and it's just.
Dude, we're talking about snot. This podcast is
good. Good.
I just realized I was talking about my snot for like probably a minute. Anyway,
I only feel sick if I have a sore throat, which is probably my problem because I don't. Yeah, I can't tell the difference between like, is this just seasonal allergies or am I like legitimately like sick with a cold? So if I don't have a sore throat, I'm like, I'm fine. My only long COVID symptom was the no smell or the no.
Oh yeah,
I
get that.
No taste, no smell.
I get that every time I get sick anyway.
Honestly,
really?
I hate that idea. I never got that. But like,
it was awful.
If I have to lose a sensory organ just to, why live? You know?
Yeah, why exactly? Well, and what was worse than that? Probably
I guess I wouldn't kill myself.
Even when my smell came back, like it wasn't right for a long time. Like it came back, but then it took maybe almost a year before like onions didn't smell weird.
People were saying they had like a burning smell sensation.
Yeah.
I heard people talking about that.
I wouldn't describe mine as burning, but onions were so terrible. I can't even describe to you how horrible.
Really?
Being around an onion. Yeah. Like it was so strange. And
was it like emotionally or like sensory?
Emotionally, just onions are just hard to. They just remind me of too many things. If onions were being cooked in a building, I could smell it from like outside.
Really?
Like, it was like I had like a onion superpower.
Dude,
oh yeah,
I'm getting a new perspective.
Superpowers. Like
it's the worst superpower ever.
Wuhan, China. There were all, and that's not a place, but at the Wuhan lab in China, there was this like amazing experiment going on. They were like, we can give people superpowers, and then they screwed it up. You see, and there was a little gene it was just the wrong code. You know.
They just dumped the wrong vial.
We lost Gabe again.
Oh my god.
I was in the middle of such a good story.
Gabe, you're looking good.
This is the most wholesome picture of Gabe I've ever seen.
Gabe, don't move. You look great. Stay right where you are.
Dude. I'm getting a snapshot of this. He's like the most
Gabe just entirely frozen. Hopefully it's not a full system reset this time. We'll see.
Dude, Gabe. Gabe, this is the most perfect shot.
Who is that guy?
Gabe's evil twin has joined the stream.
Oh my god.
We got Gabe and we got Grabe.
Oh, that got me.
I saw that. So now is it just Chrome? I might need to just.
I don't know. Were you able to just reconnect?
You got to get off.
That time I was. That time OBS didn't crash.
It's Opera or nothing, Gabe. You got to go with it.
I gotta get that gamer opera that was being advertised all over the place.
Oh, game opera.
There's a gamer version of opera.
Trying to be opera.
Yeah, they were paying.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm taking another photo of this. It's always really funny.
He looks in pain in this one. He looks done. Oh my gosh.
This is getting really bad.
This is horrible. Yeah.
Like, I don't mind it. I think it's funny, but
it's hilarious.
But it's like there's something wrong with his Chrome or something. Gabe, come back.
Gabe. Just add a ton of reverb to that in post.
I think it might have worked. Yeah, we'll see. We'll know in like at a random duration between 1 to 15 minutes, which is about how often it was crashing before. Emily, you wanted to be let in? Hello?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The power.
Hey, I'm your greatest cousin.
Yeah, podcast.
I'm your greatest cousin.
Cousins are weird because you can have so many cousins. You kind of limit on how many brothers and sisters you can have.
Well,
You can have like 100 fucking cousins. I shouldn't say that.
Well, they better not be fucking.
Yeah. That wasn't supposed to be said.
you have 100 effing cousins.
That's not what I meant.
And cue the Daisy's good looking.
And
What
yeah.
happened? What did I miss?
I said something really good.
Dang it. I can't wait to watch this later.
Andrew said
something about fucking cousins.
I have
No, I didn't.
Whoa!
That's not verbatim. I might have said that, but that's not what I meant. I was trying to use the word fucking as like a magnitude, like many cousins. But in that, it just sounds like they're all having sex. There were so many fucking at the wedding. Damn it! I should have said fucking again. Shit.
Oh, we're talking about the wedding.
Oh,
okay.
I'm just being dumb right now.
Oh.
Like, I think I have a lot of siblings. I have 6 siblings, but I have like 5 times that many cousins.
Andrew's just realizing how cousins work.
Yeah.
Wait,
Whoa,
like,
you can have
cousins from different families, which is more than siblings.
Oh my god, have you guys seen the Meat Canyon for Nikocado Avocado?
Yes.
Probably.
Depressing.
Yeah.
Big time.
Sad. I mean,
That was a dramatic one. That one had some what do you call it? Some storyline to it.
yeah, Meat Canyon. That
Backstory.
like it's like just sad, depressing, like hilarious all at the same time.
Yeah, Meat Canyon videos can just make you feel really bad, but you're laughing because
In a
it's
fun
true.
kind of way.
Yeah, it's the same thing that like South Park does, but it's just like more extreme. You know, it's just more exaggerated,
Even more
exaggerated
amplified.
truth. Yes,
It's like on roids and drugs.
he just put out a really good one about Taylor Swift that felt
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
felt very true to life. It was like, yeah, this is a good analogy just of the fandom and stardom, and it's a good commentary on the hive mind of that kind of stuff.
Gabe, I love what you're saying. You gotta open,
That kind of stuff.
open those eyes. I love what you're saying, but you gotta open those
I
eyes.
have to squinting helps you see something better. It helps my thoughts get really focused and monotone. I just get my voice just.
Gabe, just whatever you do, don't freeze this time. We don't need that shit.
I think we fixed it.
Fixed it.
I hope so.
It seems to be rewinding and like going back in time a month seemed to have fixed the problem.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say that
Oh my gosh.
because Chrome was crashing, OBS was crashing. Technically, the only thing that changed is Ultimate Custom Night. That FNAF game is no longer on my computer. And I'm not going to say that's actually what was causing it.
Often.
But it's not looking good, Scott.
Scott. You know,
Sorry.
Scott, earlier today you were Scott Cawthon. Now you're Scott. How's it feel?
I have such a complicated relationship with that man now. I wasn't even going to talk about Five Nights at Freddy's on my like actual account. I wasn't going to make any videos about it.
Yeah.
But then I played the RPG that he made. He made like a turn-based RPG with FNAF characters that was actually like really fun. And I was like, this is cool. This is like a good video game. And I was like excited to like, I feel like, me and Scott, we agree on something. Like this game's really funny. It's got references to like Metroid and Star Fox. Like he's a retro gamer. And I was like, Scott's cool. I want to make a video about FNAF and to top all this off. And now that stream and Ultimate Custom Night has kind of ruined the party for me a little bit. It's kind of spoiled.
The worst relationships fall apart.
I'm kind of like, Scott. Scott. How do you feel about you, Scott?
It's like my computer.
No, but
Yeah, what the fuck?
yeah, that's okay.
Hey, what the fuck?
Everything's fine now, except we can't react to TikToks like I thought.
Yeah.
So much for me making millions as a reaction streamer.
Oh man,
I know. We gotta wait for it all to.
I've been thinking about things I could do with my life, and I realized, engineering, game development. I like music, but I just think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna watch shit.
Yeah,
I want people to watch me watching shit.
Don't make my own content. Mm-mm.
Yeah, make sure it's really smelly.
Vote for me for president.
Wednesday, yeah. When are we gonna get the first presidential reaction stream? Like people try to.
Biden.
I was
Biden
just
trying to understand TikTok.
No, I mean, people were going after QXE for reacting to Palestine and Israel bombing footage. But if Biden was doing it, that would be fine because that's his job.
I'm just picturing Biden in a setting where he has LED lighting behind him, a gaming PC, and he's commenting on footage from Palestine.
He's watching it.
Israel.
He's watching news footage. He's just like, oh man, no, god.
Here's the deal.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That guy,
I don't know. I honestly, I made this point. My brother and sister were here recently. I made this point that I'm pretty sure if it's an interesting strategy, to be in Biden's position, because you could be a really hard. You could be a lot of presidential candidates like Vivek or Trump, that kind of high energy octane. I'm going to be high pressure aggression in my politicking, right?
Yeah.
Or you could be like Biden.
Politicking.
You can make no mistakes, but do no action of any kind. You just don't exist. You're just
it's a very
I never thought about that. No one can blame you because you're just not
do nothing.
As long as you
everything stays the same.
And as long as you trip down some stairs or forget what you're saying, people will just feel bad for you, and then you won't have any heat really.
Because at the end of it, people are like, "Oh, he's old."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's.
Oh yeah.
No.
So he might not be old, is what you're saying. He might be playing it up.
You seen his earlobes?
Young
earlobes, dude.
Yeah, that's the first metric I think.
For this, you got to go way back to 2020.
You might be onto something there with the earlobes.
People were looking at his earlobes in pictures to figure out if they replaced Biden because the real Biden died and they didn't want to announce it. There was a whole conspiracy.
Yeah. Oh no, I remember that.
Really?
Yeah.
And people were taking close-up shots of Biden, and then in red circle, they were earlobe. It's
dude, I need to
do anything.
I need to compare.
Why the earlobes?
Shots
I don't
of my
understand.
earlobes.
Why did they focus on that?
I think earlobes are one of the things that Jackie. Earlobes are one of the things that she's right there. Aren't earlobes one of the things that don't really change as you get older?
I feel like ears are all cartilage, so they actually continue to grow. But I think the issue with his thing is that one of his earlobes looked detached and one looked attached.
So that's what it was. Did you guys hear that?
I don't know if I. Oh, okay,
No.
maybe I didn't see that.
So he had one. So it turns out Biden has one earlobe that's attached to his jaw.
I'm not.
Oh.
No,
And-
true, but
One earlobe that's not. So people were like, "It's not him," but it was.
yeah.
So
Dude,
they're-
maybe he just got some work done in his lobes. I mean, it's not, it's possible.
If that was a thing, that'd be so gross.
He
He just got his lobes done. It's
Got his
not-
lobes done.
Some people get their lips done. Lobe job.
What if they do lobe
Lobe
filling
job.
for your lips? You just use that lobe fat.
This lobe job. It's way too close to something else.
Lobe job.
Oh, what? What's it?
What? Yeah, I don't know. Oh,
But
yeah,
Nap and Cawthon. How dare you?
yeah.
We actually were really upset.
I was. I'm just not going to say anything because I know that in 10 years when I'm running for president, they're going to pull up my comments about Biden's earlobes and I'm going to get canceled. So I'm not going to say nothing. I'm playing it safe. I'm kind of doing the Biden strategy. I'm just kind of doing nothing.
Safe. Yeah.
Just do absolutely nothing.
Don't be don't be a guy on the chessboard. Be a pawn.
Yeah.
Just kind of one little move, and then just die and no one.
One maneuver at a time.
Anyway, yeah. So FNAF is a great game.
Yeah, basically that's the conclusion. Before the first big freeze, Andrew, I think you were saying something about like you were surprised that movie like nothing happened in it, or that it was like
there's so much more. There really is so much more lore, and it's a little slower than you expect. I think.
Yeah.
If I play FNAF like on my computer or something, and then I go watch the movie, and I've never seen the movie before, I've never heard anything about it. I think the intuitive thing for a viewer, and I'm glad they didn't do this, by the way. I think it was good that they didn't do this.
Yeah.
But the intuitive thing is just jump scares every 20 seconds.
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you, Andrew? Have you actually played it? Have you?
No,
have you
I've
ever
watched
played
it.
FNAF?
Crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wonder what that ratio is. Like, I wonder how many people have actually played the games versus like just watched people play them. Because I ignored FNAF for so long. So, and I probably will take a long FNAF fast. Like, however many. I am good. I've kind of seen everything, and I'll keep an eye on it. But yeah. No, but the movie, I expected that too. I was like, this is going to be like trying to be scary, and there's going to be a bunch of jump scares, but there's never like an animatronic jump scare. It's just the dumb like balloon boy figurine. That's the only like actual like jump scares in the movie, is that little tiny toy that's like in the locker. And I like that too. I thought the fact that they focused on like a story. And,
one of the questions I had was there was a point where all the animatronics like come to life and they're just like talking with them and hanging out with them. Does that ever happen?
No.
In the original?
No.
But that
actually, okay. I mean, it depends on what you look at, because there are like cutscenes in the games that are like 8-bit little like cutscenes of lore.
Mm-hmm.
And in those, like, you do see the animatronics in their normal like operating state, where they're supposed to be hanging out with kids, and like they're supposed to be like that's part of the restaurant. So you see that in like cutscenes, but the games always take place. But like
do they
after
walk off stage? Do they build?
Yeah.
forts?
Yep. No, they haven't built forts, but they can walk around.
Okay.
If they have people in them,
it's canon. There we go.
So it's like, but that was weird though. I was like, why are the animatronics nice? Why are they playing with them? This is
I got whiplash.
This is scary. Like, this is supposed to be scary. So I mean, I was surprised by the movie. I thought it was pretty refreshing.
Context.
It was annoying to me how little intuition the little girl had. I know it sounds stupid saying that, but it's just funny. She's not once was she suspicious of anything.
Are you shaming her mental health state, or I mean,
oh my god,
what are you saying? She was not special.
Man of the hour. Oh my god,
good camera work, Andrew.
Oh wow,
what's up,
Really?
I'm not moving it. I'm not. No, this is just how it's going to be for the rest of the
podcast. Can you voice act as Biden, please?
The government.
The government.
Reminds me of that Batman.
I probably sounded like I was trying to do what it needs, but I was actually trying to be what America needs, which is Biden.
What America needs.
What America needs.
I'm not special needs. I'm what America needs.
Oh no! I didn't hear the first one.
Why did we cut that out?
Andrew called it. Someone's gonna have that as part of their like campaign, like a cute. That's gonna be like, let's Pokemon go to the polls. Like that's good.
Yeah, exactly.
Andrew guessed it. It's such a shame we have to wait till next year for that whole season to really kick into high gear.
I know.
I thought it was.
I would love it to happen right now.
We could be talking about.
Just get it over with now. Let's just.
That's what I kind of want. Yeah, I kind of want to do that.
Did you guys notice? So, did you guys all see Saw 1, like the first Saw movie?
I've never watched the Saw movie.
You guys know that's kind of what put Blumhouse on the map. Saw 1.
Are they did that?
That's Blumhouse.
That's Blumhouse. Yeah.
Wow, I did not know that. Wow.
Yeah, I believe so. I can check, but I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah. And it's a really cool moment. I wish we could look at it and like show the audio, but in the final scene of Saw 1, spoiler alert, is a perfect, like they totally did an homage to the final scene of Saw 1 at the end of
the FNAF movie had that? What? Wait, in what way?
So, do you remember at the end of the FNAF movie when the dad, again, spoiler, when the dad is dying, or like it looks like he's dying at least.
Yeah, he's getting crushed by the things in the suit.
And then
The
the kid like opens the door and like reveals himself, and then the dad who's in the suit, he goes like a standard Hollywood, I'm dying moment, like you know, and then door closes and it's like lights out.
Mhm.
That's exactly how
Is it really?
ends. Yeah, it's actually kind of cool. And what's really interesting about it is in both movies, it is the primary villain, the sort of hidden villain, if you will, that is the one closing the door.
Oh, weird.
Oh.
Okay.
Which in this case is the kid.
I will.
And it's
that,
like in Saw
that
1,
makes sense to me, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Saw. If
Cool.
Saw is a Blumhouse thing,
Yeah.
like that explains why they had that Freddy mask with a bunch of like saws in it, because that's not in the games either.
No, that's
well, there you go. Yeah.
I heard that was added just to add some horror. I think stuff like that gets added just for a trailer shot. I swear, like,
it's all about
it's just to make the movie look more intense and, and violent.
It was the thing that annoyed me with the whole like, what do you call it, mask with all the rotating like blades and all that.
Yeah,
I thought for sure that was like how it like latches onto the person's face and they like become one of the characters. But then later they show all the people who broke in just like laying on the floor.
Yeah, there's just a body with its face like cut up, and you're like, oh, it's just like a torture device.
A torture device? Like,
yeah, that was just. I swear that was just added by the studio to just punch up the scary factor a little bit.
Oh, it's a mess.
Because the lore is like the bodies they're just haunting the suit. So if you put a dead body in a suit, or if you die in a suit, then you just haunt it, and it's that simple.
I saw there was a clip on TikTok. I think it was of the premiere of Five Nights at Freddy's, and some kid in the audience, every time Josh Hutcherson's on screen, was just screaming, "Yeah!" It was like,
oh my
they were
God.
so mad at him. But I was dying. I was like, if I was there, I would be the one asshole thinking that he's funny for screaming during the movie.
I'm sure there's compilations of like bad experiences at like the premiere of that movie, because those theaters were quite packed. I kind of wish I'd seen it opening day, but there's no way we could have done that being up in North Carolina. But I want to be in the audience with all like the kids and or super fans just crammed into one room. Like
dude, it'd be fun.
That could potentially be so frustrating and terrible, but also it would have been more fun.
It would be thoroughly entertaining, I think.
Yeah, like these people have been waiting for this movie for so long, and I feel like kind of a fraud coming in last minute and being like, "Oh, I'm going to catch up and just to get a sense of what's all going on." But even in my position, it's like I had a good time.
Hey, we could go to a Swifty flick. We could catch them doing their like little seance and dance down in front of the screen.
There's Taylor Swift lore. Like even Matt Pat made a lore video about Taylor Swift.
It's becoming a cult. That's all.
I'm like, and isn't her tour going to go on for like the next few years or something? Like
the next few years?
Isn't it like a super long? I'm exaggerating.
I don't know enough.
7 years exactly, because
she's doing
she's
doing a multi-year tour, and she's doing concerts basically every weekend until like the end of next year or something. I don't know.
That's wild.
That's scary. That stuff has been popping up in conversation like every day now. I just keep hearing Taylor Swift, and it's just like,
It's kind of smart. I mean, like if you're doing concerts every single weekend, so she doesn't do it on the weekdays. She takes like 5 days off, does another concert on the weekend in another place, I think and she's just gonna do that as like a weekend gig for like the next however long. And so she'll always be there. She'll always be around. She'll always be part of the conversation.
And you obviously have to include the travel and all that. So maybe she just like, what does she do in between? Just vacation in the new location?
I don't know.
Where she's gonna perform?
Like it's kind of smart, because instead of doing a tour that's like nonstop concerts like every night for like 3 months, you just do a couple years, just only weekends.
There you go.
That's kind of it's kind of smart, and only something you could do if you're like a billionaire. Or like
smart if you're a billionaire, yes.
But it also might make her a gajillionaire.
Yeah, which is after
a gazingonaire.
Because that gives the people going to each concert a bazingillionaire?
Bazingillionaire.
Quintillionaire.
I wonder how much money does she have? What's the estimate?
How much money?
Taylor's net worth. How many bazingillions is it?
Bazingillion.
Oh my god.
Oh no, I thought I was exaggerating. They say that already she has passed $1 billion.
That's not surprising.
Oh my god.
Her net
People
worth
are
is
insane for it,
because of this tour, especially
Yeah.
like specifically. Yeah.
Wow.
So
That's-
she's gonna be around.
That's amazing. I'm just so happy for her. That's what I really think.
Right.
Wait, so I'm curious if you guys are actually scared at all during watching the movie, watching FNAF. Like,
Scared? I don't
At
think
all.
I was.
I wasn't.
I don't think so.
I think Emily might have been lying a little bit.
what was
Emily
like?
was just scared of that little figure, whatever his name is. I can't
Oh
remember.
my gosh, that
Oh.
freaking what was
Muffin.
it?
The fucking
Cupcake. It's Chica's cupcake.
Cupcake.
God.
No, not the cupcake. It was that other figure that would just pop up. It was like the tiny
Oh,
Oh,
Vincent
the
Walker.
freaking
The balloon boy.
the little
Balloon Boy,
action
that's
figure
it.
guy.
Usually, if you just say whatever
Clearly we're huge
it
fans.
looks like, that's usually the actual name of the thing.
That's like
Oh, the piggy tail girl. And yeah,
Piggy
that's
yeah. Piggy tail.
Yeah.
This is why I don't need to learn names because I can just
Oh.
do the questionnaire, the guestionnaire. I don't
Yeah.
know.
The guest scenario.
I mean-
There you go.
One of the things I thought was really funny, I was mentioning this to Jackie, was like these things they had like the most basic like scare faces. Like
yeah.
do your best FNAF scare face. Like take one of the monsters and try to
All
look
right.
like what it looked like right before it was going to kill you.
Yeah. No, all right, hang on. I'm gonna do my best.
All right, Gabe, I want to see what you do.
I'm gonna do my best. All right, this is Freddy's.
Really creepy. I don't like it. Like with one eye.
I'm just
Oh.
he's always side eyeing you, but yeah,
I
it's
just want
just
to do
it's
Freddy
just
when
like
he
a
turns
it's
around on
just a
stage. Here we go.
With the
All right,
with the
let's go ahead.
Bucky's hat, it's
Turn.
terrifying.
Or no, here we go.
All right. This is what I got watching
all right,
Freddy.
all right, Andrew, go.
Watching Freddy be about to get a kill. He's just like
So much emotion.
Lying
No, you're right.
to me, LOL.
My frame of reference is like Freddy
he's
from
like
the
a
games,
high
but
smiling person.
in the movies,
His heart
it's
was just
it's.
high. That's all it is. It's
No,
just-
you're right. When you actually like, I'm looking at the movie animatronics versus like the game, and like they really made them cute, like a very neutral and cute. Like it's Jim Henson, so
Yeah.
it is funny.
I think Gabe got quite a big laugh out of me with wearing the hat too, because you lined up your hat with your eyeline.
I'm waiting for the Bucky animatronic to show
my
up at their
gosh.
gas stations. They should do that. They should jump on that.
That was-
Ooh, there you go.
It's
If
just
I could
wasn't.
screen
so-
share, I would draw that.
I had a
right
lot
now.
more fun though trying to figure out what the fuck is this weird dream thing that they were trying to tell the story
Yeah.
with Josh Cuckerson. And
No, that was new.
he was going into that dream state over and over again, and I was trying to figure out like I don't think that's anywhere in.
No, that's
like,
definitely
the
part of the
games.
movie.
Yeah.
That's like movie lore stuff. Even the fact that
That's
like
cool.
William Afton, Scooby Doo guy, Shaggy, the fact that he has like a daughter.
You had to do that for me and Ed.
I appreciate it. I was like William Afton.
Scooby Doo guy, yeah.
I was like, oh, that guy.
But they like, from what I understand, because I'm not a lore expert, even though I tried.
We don't even have the
my
names
research.
memorized. I think they know that we're not lore experts.
But from what I understand, the movie was sort of just a hodgepodge of things from the games, and he had even kind of shuffled stuff. Like, oh, William Afton's supposed to have 3 kids, but in this movie he seems to have 1, and then like the other kids are like not part of his thing, which they didn't really get into deep lore stuff. It was all like as if you were playing like the first game, basically. That's about as deep as it goes. So they're definitely going to make more though, because I think this is Blumhouse's most profitable movie
Really?
ever. Biggest,
Really?
at least so far. Like for an opening weekend, and yeah, it was
I mean,
massively.
it makes sense. Five Nights at
successful.
Freddy's is a huge thing, so
Yeah, it's almost unfair. It's like, well,
Yeah.
of course, there's going to be people that are going to come see it, but
is it Blumhouse's first, like, what do you call it, third-party brand movie? Have they done anything based on other stories or games or anything like that? Or is this their first one?
I don't know. I mean, they've worked with other big people, like big directors and big studios. Like they kind of collab. I think even this was like a partnership with Paramount or Universal. I don't one of those. But Blumhouse is getting pretty mainstream now.
Right,
so
right. Yeah, because I do feel like it's the first time, at least that I can remember, that they've done something based on another franchise, so to speak.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think that's happened very much. They did Shyamalan's movie.
They did
Knock at the Cabin or whatever. I think that was a Blumhouse thing.
Oh, okay.
So,
yeah,
we'll see. I'm sure we'll get more lore with FNAF 2 movie, FNAF 3 movie.
So does anyone want to explain
FNAF 4 movie?
Stranger Trends.
Or are you guys like purposely not sharing the actual lore?
No, I mean I don't think Andrew or Ed has bothered looking up the FNAF lore.
Andrew sounded like he knew.
Okay, I just figured out. Okay, so technically it wasn't Blumhouse who created Saw 1, but it was the director of Blumhouse who worked with Jason Blum on horror production.
Okay.
So I think that he's just like involved. I don't know. So I just was like researching because I was like, who actually made? Because wasn't Saw like kind of an indie film? It was kind of like two people.
I think so. Yeah, I think that was a lower budget thing, even though, I mean, that was a big movie, but like that was after like Blair Witch Project and stuff, which that was like the first big like low budget horror movie.
But I guess what happened is the guy that directed Saw 1 sort of joined forces with the guy that I think founded. I don't know who founded.
Okay, that checks out to me.
That would make sense. Yeah,
makes more sense. Yeah.
And like horror movies are just always, they're like the perfect low budget thing because you can make a horror movie in one location, and it's all really dark, and and like you don't have to show too much because horror is all about suspense. So the less you show, the better.
Yeah.
Which honestly, my only critique of this movie, which I think would have been cool, and it might have actually made it scarier, is if they just didn't show the animatronics move as much. Because the whole point of in the whole first game, you never see an animatronic move until it's like attacking you, like until it's like in your face. That's what the jump scares are. But
cut to the scene where they're building a fucking fort.
Yeah, I mean it's a movie, so like they kind of had to do it, I guess. But I wish before they had gotten to the fort,
like, go on a date with me. I don't know.
Honestly, that was probably the most eeriest thing was when they were all playing together and then laying in the fort together, and then the woman reveals like, "Oh yeah, their bodies are in those." I was like,
"You choose now to tell."
Disgusting. Like, that was probably the most.
Yeah, the kids' bodies are.
So my theory would be like, why doesn't it smell bad?
It does apparently. Or it did. I think they're so decomposed now that maybe you don't smell them. But
probably like dust.
In one of the games, they refer to the fact that the animatronics have like a stench.
Oh no!
And
did they mention that in the film?
I don't think so. Well, maybe I don't remember. I don't think they did.
But regardless, it's like that shit's gotta smell like fucking rancid.
Yeah.
Because like dead kids smell really bad.
I would assume.
What?
Dead kids, just dead kids in general. Cut
that out.
I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
I know.
It's possible.
I was so slow to cut onto that.
Well, because when the body's decomposing,
Andrew,
and it's a kid, I think it's got to be pretty.
Because kids smell worse than adults. Like they always smell like mayonnaise or syrup.
Yeah, kids smell like mayonnaise.
Ew! What the fuck?
I agree.
It's like mayonnaise.
I don't know. I'm just.
I didn't think I could be topped. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Anyway,
but yeah, that was my thought. It's just like if they hadn't shown the animatronics move, but they just had more like suspense of like their locations have changed, because in the game, you're looking
a huge difference.
You're looking at a camera system, so you're like, all right, they're standing there, and then you change cameras, and then suddenly there's one like standing in the hallway not moving. You're like, how did he move there? And you never actually see them move. They're
and
just their positions.
You just hear them running when the lights are off.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's why Foxy is the best. jump scare because he's the only one that does move, but it's just like a blur. Like you check his camera and you just see him like sprinting down a hallway, and you're like, I'm dead. Oh, I lost.
That is so freaky.
That's the only time I've genuinely been like scared, not just like, oh, I got jump scared, but like I felt like spine tingle when I played the first game, and there was a Foxy jump scare. I was like, oh, that's good.
This gave me more like thriller vibes.
Yeah, like the future games got a little bit more like quirky, like had like a sense of humor and kind of leaned into that. But the first game, unironically, was a scary game. Very spooky, and not just because it surprises you, like like Balloon Boy, but like actually unsettling. Yeah.
So I remember we had like kind of this sense of after the movie was over, like why do it like there was a sense of, is this really for children, like, or the age group that they were going for, or was this like on the edge of rated R, because there was like decapitation that you could see.
Yes, I mean, someone gets bit in half.
Yeah,
like you see someone get cut in half, basically. So,
but kind of right, because you just see the silhouette
in silhouette,
I think, right?
Yeah, I'm just saying that probably smelled really bad.
Probably did.
My God.
Okay.
I wanted to see this in smell-o-vision, you know.
Oh no!
That's what I want.
The LEDs disperse a little puff of whatever it smells like.
Oh my God!
Dead kid. A poof. Dead kid. How do you? Yeah, I mean,
it'd be a horrible experience as a viewer to like. The fuck is that?
There's a reason why that hasn't like caught on.
It's funny because some jackass pitched that. He was like, "This is it. This is the one."
Hey, Shrek 4D.
No,
it was a thing.
Did they actually put that out?
Not. Oh yeah, they piped in smells for that bad boy. I didn't go to it, but I heard all kinds of things about it. Yes.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. They have smell-o-vision at
lots of farts
at the Avatar ride.
Oh no.
In
really?
Animal Kingdom, like the 3D like flying simulator has like smells and stuff.
Avatar's like ripping ass and stuff.
Big Avatar walks by the screen.
Big Avatar's just ripping ass.
Oh my God. And it smells like perfume, and it's good. I would actually say it added to the experience. I was immersed. Right. I was engulfed.
I
was inhaled.
I was inhaled.
I was just like all the time.
I want to go to Disney. I think I want to go to Disney with everybody the next time that there's like a group Disney thing. If so I want to like try to make it happen.
Yeah,
I would Disney again.
It's still
Let's
criminal
do it in the winter.
It's criminal that we didn't get to go back
so much. Oh my God, we didn't get going in the winter.
Yeah.
Huge
when it's cold out.
Maybe this time I won't get trench foot.
Oh my God.
Trench? Wait, what's that? What?
Trench foot. It's like when you I think it started, I don't know which war that it became a thing, but it's like, from being in the trenches with all the water, you get rotten feet.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize you had that going on.
Oh, I did. Dude, you saw my feet. They were freaking white. Andrew and Jackie were losing their shit.
Yes. No, I remember now.
It's true. They tasted really weird too.
Yeah, Andrew was licking. I was like, can you please stop? It's making me feel a little, I don't know. That's uncomfortable.
It was let me get a little bit, right?
Andrew had his Del Taco burrito and then Ed's foot, and he's like, which one is
there's only one way to verify. I just went for it.
It's when it's dark in there. Oh my God, he just did that for free.
We just made $1 million.
Oh my God,
you can sell that.
I'm gonna be a wiki feet.
Hey, if you put it, just depends. Is this an OnlyFans podcast?
Only feet.
Only feet.
Or
it is criminal that we only went on that Guardians of the Galaxy ride once.
Oh, that ride was so great.
And
I love that.
They didn't let us go again, and I was like, dang it. We gotta go on
that. Is the Tron ride out yet?
And Tron is out now, yeah.
Ah.
That would be fun.
I heard that fat people don't fit on that, so I'm a little nervous.
You looked that up? You're just like,
I've heard
about it.
I've heard
complaints forward on the skinny little bike thing, and some people were saying they're like, "Geez, it felt like shit."
because the first version of it was built for like the Disney World in China, I think.
Oh.
And so I think they just
There's-
copy and pasted the design over here. I don't think they changed much. So
Why would they do
Why
that?
didn't
Problem
they
is that
create
I'm
a-
all American.
Why didn't they create a Burger King version of it?
yeah,
I live in America.
yeah, like Tronkers, like for
Yeah.
truckers, like it's like truckers.
I just realized why you said that. Oh my god.
I don't know. I feel like if that was a genuine, they're probably different spec, or they have maybe they've improved it since. But we'll see. Only one way to find out. That's what I say.
Podcast on a roller coaster.
Yeah,
We
could do
screaming over the sound of the tracks.
we could still Rocco Bodie's creepy old crypt format and just do a podcast like at a random table in front of the ice cream store or something.
We could do that,
And then move that to the Tron ride, then do that. I don't know. The Guardians ride would be great. That one's real steady.
That ride was awesome. That
one
the
ride's
that was
smooth.
the best ride, which is my way of saying that was the only ride that we really went.
Oh no,
we did a lot of like just seeing stuff. you
yeah.
know? I wanna
Well, no,
go
I
back,
just
I want to just get like railed by the roller coasters.
yeah.
Oh my god.
No, I
Get
think
on those
it
rails.
just occurred to me the perfect place to do a podcast is in the line to the Star Wars ride because you have like 2 hours to kill anyway.
Yeah,
2.5 hours maybe.
I remember
I'm just
that.
imagining like the amount of side eye we would get from
Yeah.
people in line.
Listen, we would just huddle and we would just do it like one camera. Everyone just like put their head in
There you
and
go.
just like look down and
It's
then
Yep.
Yeah.
That-
The line
we-
takes
we
so
could
long.
keep
You might
it
as well just sit
private.
on the floor at that point.
Yeah.
You need to get
Sit
those
the
like
camera in the middle.
rollers. When we went to that Amazon, what was that called? The storehouse or something, like where they just all the rejects go.
The Amazon reject center.
Yeah, and when we were there, I saw this like little bag that turns into a chair. I was oh my gosh, just thinking all the times I was in grandma mode. Gabe calling me Gimpy as I'm
Gimpy.
like just losing my ability to just keep up with everyone.
When you were at Disney,
Yeah, it was so bad.
get Emily's
need
wheelchair.
that. We
It's
actually just
a
found a
workout.
wheelchair.
Going to
randomly.
Going to Disney without a fast pass or whatever it's called is like a serious workout. It's like
yeah.
you are standing for 2.5 hours for one thing and one thing only, about a 5-second ride.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah.
that's the Star Wars.
It's what it feels
Fast
like.
passes aren't even a thing anymore, are they? I feel like it's just lightning lane for 20 bucks.
Now it's like a paid thing. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
A lot of the
it's bad.
Star Wars ride is just like it's weird because when it was such a big deal and everyone was like, "Oh, it's awesome," and I was like, "Yeah, but where's the actual ride?" And then when we got on the car that is the ride, I thought that was just transportation to the ride, but that was the ride, like. So,
Oh, you mean like by the time we're like in the prison and then you get on the thing?
yes.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Disney's hit or miss with rides, but Disney's like 100% hit rate on like experiences. It's kind of
the joy kill for me with the Star Wars one was that intermediate period where we're just standing in the fucking hallway.
Yeah, they split it into 2 sections.
That was
and-
way too long. Like they need to figure out something logistically where you're not just standing around. Like, cause you basically enter another line. You're like, well, this is disappointing. Unless maybe you could justify it by saying, oh, they've done all of this stuff ahead of time just to make the line more interesting before you get on the actual ride. But I don't know.
It reminded me of like call centers when you call customer service and then they're like, okay, can you explain your entire issue? And then you're like, yeah, it's like a 3-part issue. Here's everything. And then they're like, okay, we'll forward you to like the person. And then they don't. They just forward you to a person neighboring them. Like it's another one of them. And then you do it again, and then they're like, oh, yeah, we'll forward you to like the next. And like,
I don't want to deal with you right now. Here, just pass you over. Put you in a waiting list.
Yeah, someone else's
I want
problem.
to try the Tron ride though. Like I do want to try. That sounds cool.
Yeah, I mean, and there's a lot of stuff you guys didn't even see, just because you can't really get through a whole park in one one session one day. Like there's just
Nice.
stuff.
If you can go for multiple days, that's another thing about Disney. It's like it's all about experiences. So like you go to like Busch Gardens and it's like it's just adrenaline like the entire time.
Mhm.
But I know like Disney for like 2 days is usually pretty good if you can get that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you would need if you really wanted to see every single thing in just one of the parks, you would probably need to split that across 2 days. But
I was
like,
gonna say doing a deep dive in one park would be nice because man, we were all over the place. when we were there last year.
we kind of did the greatest hits of each one. So I mean, I wouldn't say you did see a lot of like the best stuff, but you might be surprised by like some of the other things
for sure.
find
I
in
mean,
the corners.
there's a lot more that I want to see for sure. Like when we go back, so I'm excited.
Yeah, we'll find a time. I guess the Tougher lives like 5 minutes from the parks now.
Oh really?
Like that's what he told us. Is like,
Do they go like all the time? It's like
I think they said recently that they were so busy with the wedding and stuff that they didn't go that often, but they can see the fireworks from their house.
Dang.
So
Nice.
it's always there. It's ever present.
It's still crazy to me that they somehow put on a fireworks show every single night. When you think about the logistics of that,
the expense, it's pretty wild.
I guess part of it would be kind of easy because you just keep all of your same shells, candles, and cakes on order, and then just repurchase, and then you just reload the same tubes over and over again. So I guess maybe they don't change the arrangement very much, so that makes it easier.
I feel like that's got to be some weird contact that like somebody's uncle knows. They're like, oh, I know the guy that Disney contacts when there's a supply problem for the fireworks.
Somebody's random uncle. You're totally right. Yeah,
some dude that's making like $300,000 a year just taking care of those issues.
And for some reason, I feel like he has like a really thick Southern accent. He's like, "Yeah, I got my ATF type 6 license this year, getting fireworks for Disney."
All right, I did realize I could just open TikTok in a browser and at least open some of the videos that were sent to us because we have gotten a couple.
We have, okay.
So I also found out there were people that tried to message us. By the way, this is at Super Underground Podcast on TikTok. I guess I didn't have my actual messages set to everyone, so like it told me people tried to message you, but then it didn't let me look at them.
Oh, so it's like message requests in a way.
It gave me a bunch of requests, so we missed out on a few, but not that we have to do that right this second. But I'm just, again, we've been doing so much troubleshooting during the stream that.
Yeah.
But this is something.
It's been a chaotic night.
This is something that
a mess.
I could this is like a temp solution because I think if I just share a tab, it will play the audio without being too goofy. I don't know if you've ever tried to use the website version of TikTok, but it's awful. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I've used it briefly. I've actually uploaded from there before.
Yeah, you can use it for things like that, which is convenient. But man, the UI and everything is just not great.
Yeah, I mean, anything that's like trying to go from mobile to desktop is going to be a mess. I'm sure.
Yeah, they obviously don't care too much about people or expect people to watch it on the computer.
No.
Yeah, TikTok web is pretty bad, especially for the stream. Like streaming interfaces are really bad on TikTok web. I
think Vine even had a web version back in the day, and it was pretty bad. If I remember.
Did they really?
I think they did. Ooh. Yeah.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah,
works.
I'm pretty sure there was.
Native.
So this is the For You page. This is not a video somebody sent us, but this is a new account. TikTok doesn't know what the Super Underground podcast like, so we're here to teach it. Kind of our collective vibe.
Here we go.
Rose Blitz sent us some videos. He tagged us, and see, Blitz is smart. He's like, oh, the DMs aren't working, so he tagged us in some videos. So here's the number.
Oh, okay.
Great job, Blitz. Yeah.
Been hoping for penis all my life. Been sucking all day to pass the time. And when he is coming, yeah, he arrives.
All right. Wow, that was our first video. Wait, that's his video. Wait a minute.
What?
You made this.
Dude, that's really funny, actually.
Dude,
Was that you
my
singing
God.
it? You have such a good voice. Wow.
I love a sausage.
All right.
Friend, that was
Oh
it.
man.
Too short.
Yeah, too short. I mean, I may have stopped it in the middle, but
My Italian husband
he also sent us this. So
finally found authentic pasta in the USA. So he went to
Oh, I saw
congratulate
this.
the pasta man. He offered him traditional Italian husband thanks. He's so sweet.
I saw that one earlier today. I love that one.
Traditional Italian husband thanks.
Somebody in the comments was like, "Oh, my Italian husband found himself an Italian husband."
that's so sweet. Wow, thank you, Blitz, for really starting us on a good foot with our algorithm. This is gonna,
Dude, I love it already. Oh my God.
Again, we're back on our For You page here.
The For You page is not looking so hot right now.
Oh, this is definitely one of those real videos. This is very.
Oh no, I can't handle
This video
stuff.
is 6 minutes long. No.
6 minutes.
That's what I say. Slick back.
No, nigga, I'm a pimp named Slick Back. Pimp named Slick Back. Pimp named
So
I've
I
seen that
remember.
video so many times.
I remember when I first got TikTok. This is literally what it looked like for me, which was like, here's a bunch of videos that kids think are real and like dancing clips. That's like where TikTok starts you as like a complete new person.
Oh, especially when we joined too.
Yeah.
Like back in 2019, 2020.
I don't know. That's a shame that the DMs weren't working because we probably would have had more. But Blitz was the only person smart enough to bypass. He solved it. Congratulations, you solved the puzzle.
That's what
All
I
right,
say.
I don't want to scroll too much on here though because I want to keep it. I want to train this mostly on.
We're gonna let it train.
Yeah, user submitted things.
Yes.
We can't scroll on it.
Things that are sent to us.
Tag us.
Yeah.
So far, I'm happy with the first few results.
Yeah, this was a test run.
I have so many videos. Let me send all of my
First one.
videos.
You,
That's
Emily,
a
if you have one,
banger
you can
for
send
Are you
one.
serious?
Yeah, send one.
Well, I don't know.
I'm logged in. We'll watch
I-
one.
I would have to like get off. I'm signed into Sky.
Actually, wait, hold on. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't. You're technically on the podcast now, so you're not unbiased.
Oh.
Yeah.
I can just disappear. Can't you like just separate all of the?
Forget it here.
Yeah, if you're just not. Yeah, that changes everything. All right. Well, I wanted to make sure that even worked. So at least
Oh, it was working.
at least there's a way to do it.
No, my favorite edit that I saw on TikTok was her being like, "That motherfucker's not real," and then it cuts to a scene from Scooby Doo where somebody sits down into the seat on the plane. 3D animated.
remember
Scooby.
Oh, I
It's
think I
great.
saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Dude, that'd be a fun
Yeah.
segment on the podcast. Actually, be like once in a while, someone has to present something, but someone else has to pick the topic.
No.
Uh-oh.
So, like, I pick the topic, and Ed has to present it.
Hey,
Like
hey,
that.
you know what? It's about time we get some segments. That would be fun. Throw in some
I was
games.
5
throw some
minutes.
little
I was
quirky
about to
things.
say.
5 minutes or less, like quick, 2 minutes.
I don't know.
What?
Go ahead.
I was gonna say we should do like because we just offered the viewers to like pick TikTok reaction videos. So why don't you do like themed reactions too, where it's like picking this genre, or would that just be too much? Would that be too much of a request?
That's
no,
too
that
much. We
could
just-
be.
I'm like, ridiculous.
Don't make them try.
That could be. We might if they had to fit a certain theme, then you would have to vet. You would have to vet the submissions maybe to make sure they were like on
Right.
point. But yeah, that could be an option. I have a
Sounds like fun.
I have a question that might be a recurring segment because this is a very common experience for me. But what YouTube video is being recommended to you that you can't escape? That you refuse to click on?
How about right
Because-
now? I know exactly which one. It's been following me for a super, super long time.
There are videos that follow me, and I am never going to click on them. And YouTube tries so hard to get me to watch them, and I will never.
Oh man,
Wait,
I'll
I'm
have
gonna
to think about
let
this one.
Andrew go first.
No, there's one that This is, of course, it's not showing it right now. This is amazing.
It finally gave up.
I can't believe you just broke it.
Let me see. I'm gonna open my YouTube homepage and just see if this video is still here somewhere. Well,
okay, I found it. And
okay, what's the title?
It's so I have to explain why.
Oh,
I haven't watched it.
Why this is in my algorithm?
Oh,
it's totally. So when you guys see this, you guys are gonna be like, "Oh, that's so Andrew." Of course, that's gonna be in his algorithm. But you might not realize why I don't want to watch it. It's because of the caption. I just fucking hate the thumbnail.
okay.
I hate the thumbnail so goddamn much.
Okay.
Thumbnail, and it just doesn't make sense. But I don't know if you're gonna see the thumbnail. If I send you the video. So how do I do that? Like, should I just send you a picture of like the?
You can drop.
Yeah. I'll put it in the edit.
Like here. So this is the video, but like it doesn't show the thumbnail. But I can't escape this video. It keeps showing.
What's the title of it? Or I'll just.
Scariest moment in the Resident Evil series.
Okay.
Why wouldn't you want to click on that, Andrew?
I do want to, but once you see the thumbnail. And you know how I am, you'll be like, oh, he just hates the thumbnail.
It's seriously this door.
Like, that's the dumbest fucking thing ever.
It's seriously this door. That's really that's obnoxious.
It's seriously this door.
It's so simple. It's such an innocuous thumbnail of a door, and the. I love that. I
can't escape. I haven't watched it for like ever since that video's come out. It's been on my recommended, and I see it, and I just see the text, and I'm just like I hate it. It just
mine is.
There is.
I don't even think I need to send it. Mine is just the thumbnail just says "worst TED Talk ever," and it's just like old lady's face, and the title is "Sue, my son shot up Columbine, Klebold," and
Ed, are you trying to talk? I think we lost Ed.
Oh,
what is happening? It's getting great. Oh, Ed, no!
I know that feeling in the sense of, oh yeah, this stupid video keeps lingering around. That's happened to me multiple times. I just can't grandma brain it at all. It's all just dipping out.
It's really weird too because I'm looking up the channel that uploaded this TED Talk video, and it's like a new channel that only has 2 videos. Again, it's kind of like your door example. It's like it's such a on its face, it's like a simple thing, but it's like
it's the name. I can't.
It's the name plus like you see it every single day you open YouTube, and at a certain point you're just like, why are you still here?
It's seriously this door.
Oh wait, do we have Ed back?
We have Ed back.
Oh
yes.
Hello.
Welcome back. I can hear your beautiful face.
Oh,
I can't say though.
I can't see you. Oh,
I get like
we got him back.
15-year-old YouTube videos recommended to me from like ever ago, and it's if you know like that TikTok hashtag core that's like going around, like I'm having my own little core moment with just these old videos being recommended to me. I'm like
core. I don't know if I've gotten those on TikTok.
Yeah, I don't know if I got the hashtags.
So many.
Are you guys getting the fiber optic cable edits yet?
Fiber optic cable edits? No.
You'll probably see one. I'm not even going to explain it. Okay. I'm just gonna say that phrase, and then at some point in the next week, you're gonna be like, "What is? Oh, fiber optic cable." They're kind of like YouTube poops, but the TikTok version.
Oh, has YouTube recommended anything from like? I'm guessing the autistic side of YouTube to you guys.
Okay, can I just literally send this to you because that's what I was just thinking.
I have to on what I just said. I have to finish this though. I get.
Can we just stop it there though, because that was awful.
Let him finish.
I recommend cancel in this tile of the podcast. You understand? And sometimes I need someone else to take that responsibility so that I'm not the only canceller here.
There's nothing wrong with saying autistic. There's a lot of people that wear that.
And I feel like this is genuinely something that is maybe in that department, but I find YouTube channels of kids who are probably like, I don't know, they're probably like in their late teens or whatever, but they're just obsessed with a specific appliance. I found a YouTube channel that was just ceiling fans. That's it.
Okay.
Like the person,
What
know
are the videos though? Like
they film it running.
Okay.
They know the model number of every single one. They have it memorized and they love it, and it's great.
Wow.
it's
And
like
then
the guy that loves trains on TikTok that got really popular.
There's a guy who's obsessed with elevators from the UK. I can't remember his channel name. We'll have to throw it up there.
That sounds familiar, yeah.
He'll like sneak into the control rooms of elevators and just like show all the old school relays, basically.
Oh, weird.
It's
That is
pretty cool.
Like totally normal.
There's also one where they're showing all these different pool drains. So they'll like get into random pools at hotels, swim down, and just film the drain, and that's the video. And they know the model of cover that goes over the drain.
Okay. Wow.
Have you guys watched
impressive
the caving videos?
Oh, I have seen.
People going caving, dude. I can't watch that. I can
that
watch.
Stuff makes me so nervous.
Yeah,
dude, I can watch a dumb. I can actually watch like a dumb influencer holding on for dear life on a skyscraper at the top of a skyscraper.
Yeah.
And I'm fine. I don't feel. I'm weird. I don't feel anything.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. Actually, yeah.
But you put that person underground.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I can't do it.
Yes.
I'm like, this is terrifying.
The thought of being stuck between like two super thick pieces of heavy rock. Oh my God, that's horrifying.
Which you can only surmise the pleasure they must be receiving from that has got to be something orgasmic to them. Like, there's no way they're getting anything else out of it. How else does it make sense?
Yeah.
Why the fuck would anybody ever do that unless they're coming?
Okay. No. Imagine this, Andrew. You're slipping between a super skinny area between rocks. You get a boner.
You're fine.
That's
what
it.
do you do?
That's the end.
You're done. You're dead. Your dick breaks off.
I just think what? Wait. I might be onto something here because I watch so many of these videos. And I'm telling you, when they get closer
to
being like stuck, and they're like hyping it up, and they're like, it's like they start, I don't know, sounding like they're enjoying it a little bit.
Oh,
right.
no.
I mean, it's a lot of exertion.
That's all.
And
Maybe
the
it's just a
adrenaline,
little weird kink they have. I don't know.
Because maybe this time I will get stuck forever. Have you watched the internet historian video about the guy that got stuck in a cave thing like that back in like the early 1900s or something? He has like a whole animated documentary about this guy that got stuck.
Oh yeah.
Emily and I watched it when we had no power.
I think about that still.
It's like a year old, maybe older than that now, at least a year old.
He actually just 8 days ago, internet historian uploaded a new video.
Yeah, no, I would watch that cave episode. Is terrifying.
He hasn't uploaded in 6 months, and he just uploaded a new video.
That's his style. He doesn't really upload.
I know, but I feel like it's like, holy shit, like
it's a big deal.
Yeah.
I mean, what a luxurious position to be in, where like, I mean, it kind of also debunks what people think, or like the pressure that people have with social media, where it's like, I just need to post constantly. It's like there are channels that don't post for like months, and they're totally fine. Just because like there's enough people that will just are ready and waiting for that video. And if it's
do you guys still watch that channel, Primitive Technology?
I think I get those sometimes. Yeah, I don't see them in my boxes often, but
that guy will just disappear, come back, and his audience is still there waiting. It's crazy because there's channels where it's like you leave for a few weeks and you lose half your audience, but that guy, there's just something about his videos that organically they do so well every single time.
Yeah, as long as the wait time is like whatever the graph is, like the wait time has to be in line with the quality of the video. Where like if you're known for like spamming like reaction content or something like easy and maybe not as like exciting, but very like someone's in the habit of watching you and then you stop posting, like I could see how that would hurt you.
Right, exactly.
But if you're known for like working on longer videos, it's like people aren't going to care. They're going to come and watch whatever you upload because it's a big event every time.
Yeah, it's a nice surprise.
But what if But what if it's not? What if you spend 6 months on a video and it's not good?
That's rough.
That's scary too. So
6 months on a video.
I guess that's a good point. It's a risky, it's a risky style.
But man, internet historian, very good.
That video, it's like
you'll feel stressed watching that video though, the cave one.
I know I will already.
Oh god, I'm terrified already. But yeah, I don't know. I think they're all getting off to it. There's no other way.
that makes it. You're probably not crazy.
Can someone explain to me why this guy in this video? This is the worst camera angle I have ever seen.
Let me pull this up.
Oh no.
This is the most lazy bologna sandwich bullshit I've ever fucking seen.
Bologna sandwich bullshit. Oh, if I open it, it's gonna deep fry the screen.
Oh, this is good. Oh, what a power stance. Honestly,
dude, we're like right on his crotch.
I kind of like it. I think it makes him strong.
Excuse me?
He's like leaning too. He's got the swagger of someone with authority.
Did you send it in text messages?
Oh, he sent it in the StreamYard chat.
Oh, the StreamYard chat.
Yeah.
The problem is if I open it, it's gonna like freak out.
Oh yeah, it's okay. And literally, it's just a guy in a suit, and he's just like this, but the camera's like
on his dick,
and he's explaining. I think he's a lawyer.
To us, who is?
He looks like a lawyer of some kind.
Yeah,
he might not be, but
sexy lawyer. Okay.
But the opening camera angle is just this it's like camera is here, and it's just like that.
No, but Andrew brings up a good point, and I think we were talking about segments and something we wanted to do. I think I mentioned this in the in-person episode that we filmed like forever ago now. But people, if they have an account and they don't know why their videos aren't doing well, they can send it to us, and we could be like, "We'll give you some honest critique." And I know I'm saying that in a sarcastic voice, but I really, honestly.
The most subscribers I got in any single account of mine, 10,000. So trust my opinions. Come on.
We have good opinions, and there's just simple things you can change to improve your retention.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So just send us your stuff. We're not going to roast it. I think before I framed it as like a roasting, that's not. We're not going to do that. We're not going to roast. What?
No.
What? Did I say that? No. We're gonna do honest critique.
Mm-mm.
We promise we won't do that.
But I'm just saying,
constructive criticism only.
Yeah, if something makes me laugh, I might
look. All we're trying to say,
it's not like don't be offended.
There's Jackie flexing.
Yeah, Jackie's kind of tough, actually. She's got arms. I'm like, what?
You work out? Walk. Have you ever seen people compliment monkeys or elephants for painting? And you're like, I want to be complimented for knowing my alphabet. Why does this monkey get to be complimented for knowing his alphabet? Just saying, have you ever just felt that that deep of
No, I think I feel that more when I just watch other people's videos and be like, man, I wish I could just dance on camera for a minute and not have to edit anything and get 5 million views. But then what I remember is what you don't see is all the people that do that and get no views.
Yep.
So
do you guys want to hear something cool? So I can do this with my arm.
Yes.
You want to see?
Okay.
Ready?
Jackie.
Someone count me down.
3, 2.
What are we gonna see?
1.
No.
Oh, I didn't do it.
I remember that.
I heard something.
I forgot
that.
You
did that.
Oh no! I saw it bend. I saw it bend very far back though.
I
just broke my arm. No, we're gonna have to edit that out or leave it in to embarrass me.
I want to hear
whatever
Jackie
you want.
Flex.
Whatever.
Maybe,
you
wait. Maybe I can do it with this arm.
Okay.
Oh my
Here we go. 3, 2.
No countdown.
Oh, I didn't do it.
I feel like I'm hearing something though.
I can crack my elbow so loud, louder than a whistle. That's a weird comparison, but
louder than a what?
Yeah, I can crack my elbows incredibly loud, and Jackie thinks that I'm dead after I do it, right?
Right.
And
Right?
she said my neck too. I'll do it to my neck too.
Oh my god.
I want to hear a Jackie flex.
She's
what's-
buff.
She's buff?
She like has arms.
You said that.
Congrats.
that.
Congrats on your arms. That's really cool.
Rats on your arms. Oh my god.
Very
It's our way of just wishing that you were like over here.
I'm so curious about the layout of your place now. Now that I realize that there is a staircase there.
What if I told you,
What is
Mr. Beast style? What if I told you?
Yeah.
No, but like, what if I told you that door down there?
Yep.
That's not the front door.
What?
What?
Okay, no. No, because
And-
I've seen houses where that is the front door.
Do you guess where the front door is? It's that.
Is it the door next?
It is that.
Oh, it is.
It's the window above.
Can't do that.
door.
You can't
That's
lie.
right. It's right there.
You can't lie.
Is that one, you see my little waggy finger?
Yeah,
Is that one
Oh,
right there?
I see it.
Is that one?
Oh,
That
it was the
one.
one that you said it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, so you
okay.
guys were wrong.
oh, he lied to. Oh, he fucking lied to us. Shit.
People.
Ah, guys, I'm
Damn.
reaching at the bottom of the barrel, and it's still just the sweetest whiskey I've ever tasted. This is the content of
Sweetest
Andrew
little
Boston.
swig of
That's
whiskey.
true.
Oh man.
It's pretty good content.
Proven.
Sometimes you gotta lie to make a good content.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, we're getting a new perspective.
I'm surprised that you got the like
Get
blue
cinematic.
to show up so much in your lighting. Like I can't get that blue one. That's the blue one is that middle
Yeah.
there. I can't get that to really come
Yeah.
through.
The only
It's actually purple.
all right. So
Purple.
Andrew, what Andrew's
Here?
doing?
It's for. I need like camera. I need like a camera.
Yeah, no. Andrew's the first official submission to our critique section of the podcast. And so what you want to do, if you want your colors to pop in the background, you need to reduce the overall amount of light
Yes.
in the shot. So you gotta shut the lights off in the hallway back there.
It's not like a dog that got injured. Jackie.
You gotta turn off the other lights in your room.
There was a bug in there. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Got a little spooked.
Andrew,
Little spookies.
we're here to make your blue pop. We're trying.
Really?
We're here to do it. We can help you do it.
The police,
Jackie's.
the police
Oh,
said I
Jackie's
can't
did
do
it.
that.
Oh.
Whoa! I
Here
look
we
like
go,
a
Andrew.
ghost.
Andrew,
Whoa.
now aim those lights at you.
Ooh.
Give yourself
Point
a hair light.
Point the
What do I
yeah.
do?
Point the
Yeah.
orange light at your
Yeah.
head.
Yeah, point one of those lights.
Jackie, don't burn
Don't stand
yourself
at
if
your
you
head.
try to touch that. Just that's gonna be a hot light. It looks so hot. All right, now, yeah. Now sit down. Let's see. Is it hitting his hair?
Ooh, yep. Mm-hmm.
Kind of is. It's
Yeah.
kind of adding a little bit of a hair
Got a
light.
little bit of glaze on this cheek. It's looking good.
Dang. All right. Looking better.
I'm digging it. I'm digging it.
All right.
This is how I normally sit.
Oh yes. Mm.
It's so light in here now that we turned everything else off.
Turn off. Wait. Do you have a lights above you right now? Can you turn off your room light? Not the.
Can you turn off that one, honey?
Yeah. Can you just turn off the top light? Did that
I
change
didn't
it?
see much change.
Wow, that barely affects anything.
Yeah.
Oh, those are like powerful lights in that
By the
corner.
way,
Yeah, they are.
this is just a webcam. So, but
Okay.
like
It's not bad.
So look, the one on the bottom right
Uh-huh.
is actually like a dark green.
Is it?
Believe it or not. Okay.
To
The
wash
one on the
up.
left, the one on the left, you're never gonna believe this, is purple.
Oh,
Really?
It
Yeah,
looks
it's
so.
actually
It just
it's
looks
not
like
even
blue.
the right color. I just need to get like a camera. Or something.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, maybe you could. If you could probably do stuff.
Whoa.
Oh, Jackie's. Oh,
Oh, we're getting moody.
that's cool.
Floodlight.
That's kind of cool though.
She's trying all kinds of different things.
I'm constantly messing with my own.
Oh, there's a
Lighting
big
stuff.
color shift there for a second.
Ooh,
Yeah, it's just this webcam. I gotta get like a real.
that's true. No, the camera does make
Yeah.
a big difference on like color processing is all over the place, especially when it's automatically adjusting because webcams usually just do that.
Yeah.
Dude, next podcast I just need to get fancy and put my LEDs into color changing mode. Just have them like whoosh, swirling the
Hang on,
color
I'm
wheel.
gonna turn off my.
Swirl that shit like it's an ice cream cone at McDonald's.
Aww.
Just like that.
When are they gonna update Windows so that you can actually climb through the window and go into other people's houses?
When are they going to update Windows so that I can send email?
I just want to be over there.
Emily's like, when are they gonna patch Windows so I can do a casual breaking and entering?
You know it.
Hold on, I'm gonna use my
So-
monitor as my key light.
Here we go. I blew myself.
Whoa!
Oh wow, Ed, you look so cool.
Thank you.
Oh.
Basically, my opinion about Fortnite is this, okay? We got...
I'm sorry, guys. Can you see me? The framing's not
You
there.
helped out some people.
You did a thing.
Oh, Ed, you look
You
good.
did a thing.
Oh, good. I was thinking the framing was a little low, but
The real question is, why weren't the dinosaurs streaming Fortnite?
Yeah. Wait a
the
minute.
dinosaur's streaming.
Who was the first dinosaur influencer?
Yeah, like
Someone had to.
well,
have been
they
doing
were around. See, the thing is that the pyramids had ancient technology. So Twitch.tv was actually developed by the pyramids. And
For the ancient Egyptians.
People don't know that.
a lot of people have been wondering, where did the pyramids create Twitch.tv come from? And that's where. So the real question is, why weren't there any dinosaurs twitching the pyramid TV? Streaming. And I don't know.
Sorry, guys. I'm really trying to get the angle figured out here. Shit.
How do you guys wait? How do you guys think the pyramids actually happened? That shit doesn't make sense. I joke about it, but it's kind of like that shit doesn't make sense.
I agree. It doesn't make sense. I don't have a good. I don't know. Like I don't have my own theory. But aliens seem pretty likely. I mean,
Yeah.
I think aliens seems pretty. And if not aliens, some kind of technology that disappeared. You know, there's something they had something that was lost or hidden.
I was going to say something lost in like the Library of Alexandria or whatever.
You guys haven't heard them harnessing the sun as a laser beam?
We have to harness
Yeah. Just freeze.
Anyways.
Like, what?
That actually would make something like that, because like you got to direct energy. Yeah, there's no way they could move that shit.
Ed, don't you have to put your hands together?
What?
No, he's doing it right.
Oh, I thought it was the business hand.
The thing is that I think about like how hard I work. I think about like what the slaves did to build the pyramids, and I just think, you know what, I could do it too.
I could do it too.
Like
That
just you?
Victimization.
You need the combined human effort.
I just think to myself, if the slaves were able to do it when they were building the pyramids, why can't I
could do
it?
that.
Why can't I do it?
His face.
Why can't I do that?
Does this to me every
why not?
night.
Why would I?
Same
Why wouldn't I be
conversation.
able to, do that too? Like I work out every day.
Andrew, nothing is stopping you from building pyramids in your backyard. If you,
I get on the elliptical every day. Why can't I?
All right, that's my issue with.
Uh-oh.
Andrew knows. My sound isn't working.
And on that note, my sound recorder is about to die.
This USB hates me.
Yeah. All right. So Ed, your sound recorder's dying. Should we do a round of shout outs or wrap ups, or this is
Let's
the first
go
time
for
we've
it,
had we never introduced Emily properly.
Mhm.
Emily, you go first.
She sounds excited about it.
Who are you, and where do people find?
Why are you here?
Can I
If you or you
reveal
can
my
skip that.
blood lineage?
Who are you and how did you get in here?
Down. And please submit your DNA results to the podcast at the superunderground@gmail.com.
I feel like who's that character from Super Smash Brothers?
Speaking of which, I have not opened the email to this podcast in a minute, so I should probably see if anyone actually did send anything. Should have checked that.
Wait, is this actually live?
No.
Oh gosh.
No way.
Panicking.
Oh God, no.
I actually did stream for the first time.
What?
In a long time.
You didn't tell anybody?
Well, of course. Why would I tell anyone that I'm streaming?
Okay.
It's supposed to be incognito.
Send your emails to sussyundergroundpodcast.net.
Oh, please.
All right, we don't have any emails, so yeah, Emily, did you say where you streamed? Where do you do that? What do you do it? What are you doing?
It's right now. It's on Twitch and Kick. If you know what Kick is.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't even know.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what Kick is. Sorry, but yeah, I'm streaming on both of those. I don't know if it's the same hook, but on Twitch it's Sailor Looney.
Okay.
Sailor Without Looney the E in Looney, it's spelled wrong on purpose.
It'll be up on screen.
Yep.
Andrew is posting Reggie's face in the chat.
That's what I look
Gabe
like.
was mentioning a form of determination that comes from threat. And I just want you to know that this is the face of threat.
Oh, my battery's done.
No.
Oh my god, did I forget to shout out G Fuel during this?
Yep.
Oh my god.
We could get that in right now. You just got to find the right.
All right, I'll hold it up. Andrew, what do you think this is?
What is that? Is that like music? No, it's G Fuel.
Well, it doesn't focus. Actually, I can be bold, right? I can do a little bit of manual focus. Wow.
All right, so what we're looking at here, folks, this is basically you got your G Fuel. It's a double engine. It's got 3 horsepower. And that's what I'm looking at here. So you got sour blue chug.
You gotta chug your sour blue.
What'd you call me?
Blue chug. Blue chug. That's what my uncle calls me.
Oh god.
What?
No, this stuff is good. I actually put this in like seltzer water and stuff because blue raspberry is a good flavor.
Yes.
And I think that one's sold
tart.
out actually, so that's probably the worst one to show. But
Oh no.
yeah, shout out to G Fuel. We have a code super you can order G Fuel with, which people have actually ordered like a couple of things. I think I'll have to check. G Fuel again. We love G Fuel because they don't care what we say.
They don't
that.
What we
We proved that last episode.
Yeah.
So I don't feel scared to say that their whole like back end apparently was on fire, and they were like, they don't like however much they didn't care before. There's no way they care now.
All right.
So I'm just if we want to go a little bit harder on the promotion, we could next time.
And that's
Well,
Anybody has any ideas? But
it's the only reason I haven't been fired yet for the things that I've said. And I'm grateful for that. Thank you, G Fuel.
Thanks.
You guys remember that first podcast when we stayed on the G Fuel bit for like an hour?
yeah, that's
That
kind of
was
why
my favorite.
I feel like I can just always cut back to that because we gave them so much more screen time than we needed to that we kind of don't need to do it in the other episodes. We kind of did it all back then, right? That's how it works.
That's how sponsorships
That's
work.
how
Yeah.
sponsorships work. Yeah, I think it's
Get it all over with up front.
It's like you
And they
charge them by the
keep
minute. So
Amen. Love it.
yeah.
I wish there was a way to like extract the weird neural pathways of my brain and like replicate that into a UI or an AI so that we could just see like what's the worst thing I'm ever gonna say.
predictive canceling.
Yeah. Like,
Oh man.
What's the Minority Report on me? Is what I
Yeah,
like I
that would be useful.
Yeah,
That would be very useful information, especially when you're like trying to get a job, and that's like part of the hiring process is they plug that in.
Yeah,
You're like, how at risk are you for doing something horrible or saying something terrible?
exactly.
But then they're not gonna. If you're in a position where you're not gonna be heard, then they don't care.
Oh.
Like, would Eds have predicted that?
Wow, that was
Probably not. I feel like mine would be a mess.
On that note, I think that's a podcast.
I'd say so. We've been going for
considering
3 hours, one of those.
Considering Ed's mic is dead, and
yeah, and I did everything I could to bring this podcast down. And I think there's nothing left. Like, Oh, that's staying in. Oh,
But at least I solved my issues live. We figured it out. That's my biggest flex is I bounced back. We didn't just cancel.
yeah. That was good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Good clap.
Thanks.
Amen.
I just like the clap.
I've been taking.
Lord, I thought those
I have been taking clapses, and I got a lot better at it.
classes.
Got a lot better at it.
No one's ever gonna know how bad our jokes can actually get until we actually start doing this live, and people are gonna be like, "Wait a minute!"
They're like, "Wait, these guys suck."
Wait a minute!
I thought you guys were marginally, barely funny.
That was at least 10 times as many dad jokes as the
Oh my
other
gosh.
episodes.
So many.